Going on, guys? Mark with Extreme Edge Custom Kydex coming at you with a review today. The Esee3. Oh yeah, big boy. Stepping up the game, getting some good stuff in. Alright. I think it's freaking nice, I'll tell you that much. Put it to a vote on Facebook on what I should get. This knife wasn't even on the list. Somehow I ended up with it. So let's go over it. It is 8.31 inches in overall length. The cutting edge is 3.38 and the overall blade length with the choil is 3.88. The max thickness in the blade is 1/8 of an inch. It is 1095 carbon steel 5557 HR. Let's see here. It is 5.2 ounces. It feels good in the hand. It's handle heavy. 5.2 ounces in the knife. With the sheath and the knife, it is 9.2 ounces. It is manufactured in the United States of America. And, alright, so that's the basics of the knife. It is full tang. Blade runs from the very tip all the way to the end. And in the end, you have this nice glass breaker and the lanyard hole. I believe it is micarta scales. They feel really good, comfortable in the hand. I mean, I've got a pretty decent sized hand, and it feels good. And I always like the extra jimp, because when you get in there and you want to do some fine detailed stuff, you know, having that spot for your finger to go so your thumb can come up higher on the back side of the knife really helps a lot. So I always like the knives that have the choil here, and it's got some good jimping on the back. See if we can't get that in there. There you go. It's got some good jimping on the back. Alright, so that's your knife. And then comes with a few things. You get your sheath, which by all means is an awesome sheath. I do like this sheath. They give you a lot of options and it's pretty cool. So you're basically, once it's in there, it does lock. The only rattle that you got right there is this clip here bouncing. But there's no rattle in this sheath. It does hold it very securely. The knife works really well in it. It is ambidextrous. They give you this riser clip or spacer backing plate, and it has this metal clip on it. Very firm metal clip. And you can take the clip off of it and reverse it into here if you want to wear it in downward draw or upward draw. And the clip, the plate can actually be removed and placed onto either side. So left-handed, right-handed, standard carry or inverted carry, this sheath can do it with that metal clip. We'll come back to the metal clip with a regard, personal thought. And then they give you this. This is a secondary plate, I guess, is what I'm going to call it, a plate. And this has your molly on the back. See if we can't get that. You got your molly on the back, and it has the same attachment holes. Here, here. So your sheath can mount onto it like this. Let's see here, line it up correctly. Your sheath would mount to it like so, and the knife would fit in it. And you got your strap, and then another little handle. Stop the glass breaker from, you know, digging into your side, and this little thing. I'm not a big fan of these, which, I mean, I dig it that, you know, they gave you the sheath, and then the backing of the nylon that's junk, they let it come off and gave you something other than that nylon to put the knife higher up on your hip and easier to conceal it. So this thing, I mean, pretty much junk. Screw that thing. And it comes with this here little piece of paper that tells you how to rig it all up, gives you a little bit of information about the knives. Alright. Now, with my regards to metal clips, I've never done a video on one of my custom sheaths with a metal clip, for one reason and one reason only. They are good. Yep, they are good. No doubt about it. But it has a point in time, or it has a point where when it comes out, it can't come out any further, and once you go past that point, it bends it and it's completely inoperable. They're junk after that. Then you have to replace the clip, which isn't really that big of a deal. They're like $2, but I mean, who really wants to do it? And that's the only like downside to this whole contraption that I see. I mean, they even got the see if we can't get it. There it is. They even got the drainage hole built in there, so it's pretty good. I mean, it's good. It doesn't dull your blade, as far as I know. I've never heard a complaint about them dulling your blade. And this is a top-notch deal with the sheath that they did. You know, I do like it. Very minimal complaints. If they could have found a way to put a good clip on there that wasn't metal, you know, I'd have had 0 complaints about the sheath. Good job. The knife, I do love the knife. I've been carrying it since Saturday when I got it. And then it also came with this cool little card, Esee card. It's got all kinds of little survival factoids and tips and tricks. And let's see here, you got the for your maps, the distance, so you can measure your distance on a map with it, all the air, land to air, or ground to air distress signals, and all kinds of short-term survival tips, and all kinds of stuff on a laminated card. So that's pretty cool. You can stick that in your wallet, just for ha-has, hee-hees. And do a little, right out of the box, never put an edge to it, didn't put it on a sharpener, nothing like that. Pretty sharp. Oh yeah, I don't know how much they sell them for on the website on esee.com, but I picked this up for around, I think it was like 117 to 120 bucks on eBay. They have other versions of the 3 where you can get it with the serrations on it, different colored scales and all that good stuff. I just like the straight up black, personally. But that's my review of the Esee3. Kind of digging it. Stay tuned for more videos, guys. Thanks for watching.